The system of martial arts has been utilized for millennia. All nations from around the globe has implemented some sort of combat system to protect themselves, either from other invading nations, from a bully at the park, or someone in their very own household. Learning a martial arts system offers many benefits, and in my opinion, it is something that everybody should learn. What's up, BP Squad? It's Spence Crosby back with another video. Today, guys, I'm gonna give you my reasons why you should learn a martial arts system. And that first reason is that it instills discipline. Discipline is a form of self-control. And I think we all can agree that discipline is widely lacking these days. Now, when you have discipline, and let's say you're trying to complete something, you might not feel up to beat to do it. You might feel like, I don't really want to do it, but you do it by any means necessary. So when people think of martial arts and you think about those elite fighters in martial arts, or those guys that have the 3rd degree black belts, it requires a great degree of discipline. In order to be good at anything in life, you have to have discipline. Motivation is that flame that you need, right? It's that large flame that's gonna get you like really hyped, like, man, let's do this. But discipline is gonna keep you going despite how you feel. You might feel tired, depressed, angry, but you're still gonna do what needs to be done because you have that form of discipline. So learning some type of martial arts system is gonna help you develop discipline. I can attest to that. Having studied martial arts for a while now, discipline is a part of my life. If I wanna exceed in something and I don't feel like doing it, I'm gonna do it because I have discipline. And I attribute a lot of that to martial arts because you're not gonna learn a system overnight. You're not gonna learn it within a week, and I said this in previous videos. It takes a while to get good at martial arts. So if you wanna be good at something and even possibly compete, then you have to have discipline, because those guys that are competing at that high level, they're disciplined. So that's my primary reason why you should learn martial arts, because it instills discipline. My second reason is that it's great for building confidence. Confidence is something that I lacked early on, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this video maybe lacked a little bit of confidence. But when you have just that ability to essentially just whoop somebody's behind, right? You kind of walk a certain way. You feel like, you know what, nobody can touch me, but you're still humble, because that's the key. You don't want to be cocky, so to speak, where you're kind of like, you're losing your humility. But it's just a certain way you carry yourself that you know that if some sort of situation was about to go down, you know, like, hey, I got the skill set, I got the mindset to make sure that I'm gonna be okay. Having confidence is pretty much crucial to getting far in life in any aspect. People can tell when you're not as confident. They can read you really well. So when you walk with confidence, and even if you don't fully believe in yourself, but you have just that confident aura around you, then you pretty much you're in a good situation. So martial arts is gonna help you instill confidence. So that's my second reason why you should learn a martial arts system. And my third reason why you should learn martial arts is that it helps to develop patience. Patience, man, is truly a virtue. Honestly, patience is probably the most important quality to me. I feel like your gangster is it's always gonna be tested. Whether you driving, you're at home, you're out with your friends, you're out at a party. And so when you learn a martial arts system, you're like, okay, like that second thing I talked about, you have confidence. But also you don't want to be cocky, because let's say you get into an altercation at a party. This guy's talking smack. You know you have the physical capabilities to hurt this person. You have two options. You shut him up, you feel good about yourself. Number two, diffuse the situation. Number one, you're gonna feel good, right? But you're talking about a possible case against you. It can escalate. You don't want it to escalate. You know, people have guns now. They have weapons. They can pretty much, all of those years you've been studying martial arts, gone out the window. So you resort to number two. You diffuse the situation using your words. That comes with a lot of patience, because your heart is gonna be boom, 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 boom. And you feel your blood pressure increasing. You feel like your breathing is changing, and you're like, I really want to hit this guy. But patience. Again, your gangster is always going to be tested, but you have to be patient. And so when you have that patience and you have that small victory, it's sort of like 5 small victories of testing your gangster, your patience, right? It's like you feel so much better about yourself. So learning martial arts helps a lot with developing your patience. The fourth thing, which is pretty big, and that's respect. Respect is something that is earned. I'm one of those people that I'm big on earning respect. It's because just the way I carry myself. And for me, I also respect others. So, you know, having been doing martial arts for a while, there's gonna be times where you feel like you can challenge the top dog, or you feel like you can take on the more quality opponents. But then you get humbled, right? And then your level of respect goes up for your opponent, but most importantly, just overall. You have to realize you can't take everyone on. There's someone out there for everybody. I don't care how big you are, how fast you are, how strong. There's somebody out there for everyone. So you have to have a certain level of respect for yourself and others. And martial arts teaches you that, because you think about your instructor. I remember being in Wing Chun class, and in my head, I'm like, you know what, I'm pretty fast. So I'm thinking, we're getting ready to do Chi Sao. Sifu Chan, I do Chi Sao with him. And oh man, never in my life have I Chi Sao with someone as fast as that man. And this man is like, at the time, I think, well, Sifu Chan had to be in his 50s. And I remember just Chi Sao with him, I'm like, what? Like, this man is fast. I'm just thinking, like, if he really wanted to, he could destroy me. The skill gap is so large. So even though I had a certain level of respect for him, it's nothing like just being humbled by somebody that you think you can kind of challenge him, but then they show you that, yo, it's levels to it. It's like Kinchin from Rurouni Kenshin. The first episode of Rurouni Kenshin, he came from a pretty hardcore generation. So having come across the fake Batosai, he had no level of respect, no patience. He felt like he could just do whatever he wanted. Kinchin, man, he exuded confidence, patience, discipline, but he also had a certain level of respect for people's lives and just destroyed the Batosai with their reverse blade. So you want to have a certain level of respect. So having a certain level of respect for yourself and others, it goes a long way. Now, it's a little different when someone's coming off disrespectful towards you. That's when things, they can get a little saucy. Martial arts teaches you how to respect others, because you're not gonna just go out there and just destroy everybody. And even then though, when you've been studying a system for a while, you just automatically just have that level of respect. So respect is crucial. Now, before I jump into the last reason, martial arts teaches you a variety of skills. But the last one I have for you guys, mastering your mind and yourself. This kind of brings everything together. When you master yourself, you have a form of self-control, and that kind of leaks into discipline. But self-control, you control your urges, your emotions, how you respond to things. It gives you a strong sense of yourself and awareness of yourself. I think oftentimes we lose that sense of mindfulness because we're so caught up in the world. We don't really take time to reflect on ourselves and really dive deep. And martial arts helps you to dive deep, to reflect, and it teaches mindfulness. Some styles more than others, especially my traditional martial arts, because I really like not only the system of fighting, but the spiritual sense that you gain. Some of the more modernized combat sports aren't as spiritual, but it doesn't mean that has to be you. That's why I recommend, guys to, read martial arts books like the Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. So considering these factors, right, when you study martial arts, it helps to improve these attributes, that self-control, those urges, those different emotions. It improves mindfulness. When you tie in these things together, man, it makes all of the ingredients of being a better human being. I strongly believe that if people learned martial arts, like if it was mandatory by the government, I think you wouldn't have as many issues, because people would know what it's like. I got hit in the mouth before. This person can really hurt me. I'm gonna stop talking smack on the internet or talk a smack in person. When you control yourself and you have that mindfulness, and stemming from martial arts, you know what it takes. It improves so many characteristics about yourself. I'm extremely thankful for learning martial arts, because I'm not saying I will go down the wrong road, but I definitely, I attribute a lot of my characteristics to martial arts, because that's my first passion. It's taught me so much, just respect, patience, self-control, discipline, motivation, physical capabilities. If you ain't learned martial arts, please, I hope this video helps you better understand why you should learn it. Whether you're a male, female, whatever, learn some type of fighting system. It's gonna make you a better person. I always attest, martial arts can save your life. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys smash that like button. Most importantly, make sure you are properly subscribed. I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love as always, and ashe. Boom! We out, baby.